Okay, what's up, everybody? Gonna record something kind of R&B like. I'm a fan of all kinds of music. I got my Gretsch Acoustic here, and I got a little. I've got a drum patch already. Some crazy drums. I'm at 140 BPM with 8 bars, but we're doing it double time. So let's just try to record. Here we go. I'm gonna overdub that. I'm gonna do it again. All right, here we go. Okay, it's not completely on with the beat, but I'll take it for now. Okay, I'm gonna make a sequence 2, and we're gonna. Here we go. Whoops. Gotta do that again. Gotta make this one. Gotta make this one 8 bars as well. And here we go. Okay, I just wanted to make sure the levels were the same. I'm gonna do some bass now, so let me grab the bass. Okay, I'm gonna add another track. I'm gonna name it bass. I'm gonna switch the inputs to input number 2 because I got my voice coming in input 1. Okay, let's do some EQing. So I had it EQ'd up pretty well for guitar, but I'm gonna add some of the low end back in here. And take out some of the high end. Actually take out all of the high end up there. And then I'm gonna sweep my mid frequency. So right now it's at 600. I'm gonna drop it down and I'm gonna boost that up. And down at 80 hertz, I'm gonna cut a little of that. And I'm gonna change the compressor because it was over squashed. I want it to just barely trigger the compressor. There we go. Not quite. Cool, perfect. Cool. Let's go back to sequence number 1. Okay, good on bass. Let me get rid of it and then we'll do some drums. Okay, now we're gonna record some drums. So I'm gonna start with sequence 1. Okay, maybe I gotta switch the sample for the kick drum, but I'm gonna do that later. I'm on sequence 1 and I'm just gonna start with the bass drum. Here we go. Cool, let's overdub it. I'm gonna put some tambourine over it. kick drum sounds crazy with this, but should be all right eventually. Everything is unquantized. I decided to do everything unquantized today, so. And I'm using the Tascam Model 12. I'm actually using it as an interface, and I'm going into it with my AKG D5. I'm just testing out using it as an interface again. Let's go to sequence 1 and put some drums on that. Or sequence 2, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Let's do an overdub. Okay, we gotta mess with the pad mix real quick because these drums are overpowering. So go to pad mix. Let's go back to sequence 1 and check out the pad mix. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start messing with the bass. Turning off the metronome now. I'm gonna add the tube drive, saturation, saturation's at 80, drive is at 30, leaving the output alone. Now I'm gonna add an amp sim. So I'm gonna go into the bass patches on the amp sim. Let's try Fat DI. Making it mono. I like that. Let's do the guitar now. I'm gonna go to Air Flavor. Hit a guitar patch, and let's try Vintage 2. I like that with the flutter. Putting a chorus on it too now. And now I'm gonna add a delay. Analog delay sync. I like it. Check out sequence 2. Okay, I'm gonna put some effects on the drums now. So add a compressor, make it a bus compressor, and I'm gonna have the wet at 100. I'm gonna have a pretty slow attack and release. Okay, let's mess with the threshold. Ratio, I'm going to turn it to about 10. Let's mess with the old school a little bit. Let's go back and 3000. I like that. I think I need some more work on the guitar. Let me work on that. It's the delay. I've got there we go. C sequence 1. Check, 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 check. Check. Just to hear anything, I would do anything. Just to hear everything from you. Okay, I'm gonna record a vocal, so let me turn down I would do anything. I'm going to add a little bit of the low end back into this, and I'm going to take away some of the compression. I'm going to take out some of the high end that I added. My mid frequency, I'm going to switch to like 1.5, and I'm going to take some of that out. Check, 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 check. Now my low end, I'm going to take out some low end. I would do anything. Okay. Now I'm going to create an audio track. I'm going to call it vocal, Vox, whatever. VOX. There we go. Check, 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 check. I'm going to switch it over to input 1. Check, 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 check. Okay, I'm going to turn this up in the check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. And I'm going to turn down. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Okay, so what I've done is I've turned down the MPC signal so that when I'm singing, I don't get too much bleed from my headphones. Let's go ahead and record a vocal. Basically, I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear one more thing from you. Here we go. Check, 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 check. And here we go. I would do anything. Now let me hear that back real quick. I would do anything. Okay, I'm going to have to turn this input up so that I get more of a, yeah. And I'm going to have to take away some of this high frequency. Okay, let's undo that. Let's turn this down, and hopefully I can get it at a good volume so it doesn't freak it. I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything. I'm gonna mess with some vocal effects, so I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. I'm not going to add any vocal tuning. Let's check out the vocal. I would do everything. Let's check out the doubler first. Just to hear anything from you. Let's check out the harmonizer now. Everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. I don't want the harmonizer. I would do everything just to hear anything. I'm gonna add a delay. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything. Had to turn the mix down. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. I'm gonna high pass it. Just to hear anything. At about 80. I would do everything. Maybe 100 hertz. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. So I'm going to turn down all the other audio. I'm going to turn the bass down a bit. I'm going to turn the guitar down a bit. Let's see. I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. Okay, I'm gonna do some more work on the vocal. Just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. I would do everything just to hear anything. I would do everything just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. I'm adding tube drive to
just
that.
to hear anything.
A little drive.
I would do everything.
A little saturation.
Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything.
Pumping up the output.
Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything.
I'm gonna add the vocal.
Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything.
Okay, I'm gonna add a delay
just
now.
Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything. I would do everything. Just to hear anything from you. I would do everything. Just to hear anything.
Okay, I'm gonna just play back both of these sequences real quick and then talk about it a little bit. Here we go. So we start with sequence number 2, which is basically the verse, and then sequence number 1, which is basically the verse, and then sequence 2, which is the chorus.
Just to hear anything from you. Just to hear anything from you.
Okay, I'm going to turn down the MPC One Plus and let's just talk about how it went. So I think that once I disconnect the Model 12 from the MPC One Plus and listen back to this, it's going to sound quite a bit different to me. And this is the big reason that I don't usually record using the Model 12 as an interface when I'm making these videos,
because it always sounds a whole lot different, and it changes like the impression people will have of the video. Overall, I like what I was able to come up with. I might have to go back and tweak some things. Like I might switch out the sample for the kick drum. I'm not exactly sure. I won't be sure until I stop recording this and I go back and listen just coming out of the headphone, out of the MPC One Plus, because I can guarantee you it's going to sound quite a bit different. But and this is one of the reasons why I kind of stopped using the Model 12 in this fashion. I talked about that in the last video, and I usually only use it as a mixer. But I wanted to give it another try, give it a try on video. We'll see how long this video ends up being, because I'm going to have to cut this one down, I'm sure. I fumbled around with some things quite a bit, but overall I'm happy with this. It's like a really old school R&B song. I've been having the idea to just make a bunch of different songs from different genres, because I like all genres. Like, you know, I was listening to Joy Division this morning and also listening to SZA later on when I got home. Last night I was listening to Men I Trust and Willow. I think I listened to Cannibal Corpse while I was in the bathtub, actually after I had a hard skate. So yeah, I like everything, and I make everything. I don't always release everything, obviously. I did release a punk song under the name Cortisol Theater recently. I don't think it got any listens because I didn't make any type of like posting about it or anything. I just put it up because I had fun recording it. But yeah, this was fun. I'm not sure the compressor on the Model 12 is good for recording vocals. It's good for talking. Like the way my voice sounds right now, I love it. But that vocal track that I recorded was obviously a scratch vocal. But yeah, just give you an idea of what you can do with the Model 12 a little bit further. Thank you for watching. Please check out my music, which is linked below. Yeah, appreciate all you guys that watch and all you guys that have checked out my music. Let's run those streaming numbers up, huh? Streaming is a rough game. I got a couple songs that are nearing completion. One that I made recently here, and another one that was in the Dope Lemon inspired song video. That one's ready to go. I've just been, when I bounced it to cassette, I didn't really know how to use the cassette recorder that well. So I had the inputs too low and there's too much machine noise. So, but now I've learned I have to have the volume going into it higher to compete with the noise floor, which is something you don't have to deal with when you're working with digital all the time. So I just have to do that. And I've made some art myself, but I don't know if I'm happy with it. One of my clients one of my clients' parents, I guess, is a photographer and an art director, and she's been coming around taking photos of me and the kids while I'm teaching her kid and the other kids that join in on our lessons. So I'm thinking of having her either contribute some kind of photo, because I like her photo sensibility, like how she sets up her shots, the color palette she uses when she's working on her shots. So I might use something like that. I might just stick with what I came with. But anyway, this video is probably too long anyway, so peace.